Nissan Stadium in Nashville. The postseason rolls on, and these two teams try to finish on the right note in the Music City Bowl. It's the Alabama Crimson Tide and the USC Trojans. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Catching up with the Trojans head coach before the game. Coach is using a great motivational tactic in the locker room with his team. He told me,
kickoff team out there ready to tee it up in this bowl game. He'll start the return inside his 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. The Trojans offense will have the ball first. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
Yeah, and it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a W.
They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Looking for running room. Nice move there. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down. The handoff as they run the counter play here. He's past the sticks. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Eli Holstein to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Anderson. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. From the gun, tackle behind the line, and he'll lose 1 on the play. 3rd and long from the 30-yard line, in this defense hoping to knock them out of field goal range. Looking downfield, it's Holstein. They'll run the screen. Nice move there. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. And the Trojans, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Hit and dropped in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Put themselves in a bit of a bind, but that last one is 2nd and 14. From the gun. Here comes the heat. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. And we might as well state the obvious. 1st and 2nd down didn't work out. 3rd and very long. From the gun on 3rd down, Holstein finds the tight end. They get him stopped, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. And this will be a 41-yarder coming up from the right side. Right down the boulevard. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with that.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Crimson Tide offense comes out, and now they'll go on the attack. And the story is going to be in this one. Will this quarterback be able to operate before that big fella on the defensive front gets right in his grill, Jesse?
And listen, he's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he better play with the clock in his head in this one. He's not going to have a lot of time. There were a lot of quarterbacks around the SEC that probably felt this way back when they played the Georgia Bulldogs and David Pollack, right?
Yeah, especially those real teams with Jordan Davis and Nolan Smith and Jalen Carter. But, like, here's what's fun. You can't throw the ball off your back. And that's what this guy's going to try to do. Get to the quarterback, affect him. The bottom line is every quarterback becomes really human when you hit him. Can he hit him and make him human?
They just dialed up one big play. Let's see if they've got another one on 1st and 10 from the 35. Caught in the backfield. It's Rodgers. And look, this guy has some serious moves, and he tried all of them and still didn't get loose. Finds his man on the RPO. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Wide receiver going in motion. Russell. Rushes on. Going to try to get it himself. Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire. Trying to get the corner. And not even a chance to pitch it as he is slammed down in the backfield. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Russell. Fires on the move. And the deflection by the defense. Great play on 3rd down brings us to 4th. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. Never a doubt. And we're even here in the 1st.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Holstein. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. After that last play, there is a Trojan who is shaken up on the field. That's the junior offensive lineman that they're counting on. We hope he can return to play soon. Long way to go on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's Mosley. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the 1st down out to the 30. Draw play. It's Miller. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Handoff again. There he goes. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. The Trojans have their offense in high gear. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Running inside. It's Miller. Here's a little room there. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. Here's Holstein to throw. Had to get rid of it quickly. And that one's too high and too wide, out of bounds and incomplete. 2nd and long here. Wants to throw. It's Holstein. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. His drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Lets it fly. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Jenkins. Stopped at the 29, but found a little running room after coming out of the end zone. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. Left side, it's Edwards. He works his way up to the 33 and is pushed out of bounds. After the 4-yard completion on 1st down, now it's 2nd and 6. Fires to the tight end. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Motion from the wide receiver. They got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming. Picked up 5 on that last pass play, now it's 2nd and 5. Delayed give, it's Riley. He's past the marker. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain. The Tide with the 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. They got it blocked just enough, and a good gain on that run. Now on 2nd down. They go play action with Russell. A strike downfield. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. As we head to the quarter break, it is USC holding the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. On the move, it's Riley. Across the 15. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. The Tide trying to pay off this red zone trip. Out wide left, it's Jenkins. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Keelan Russell. He caught it. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can pick up the first without scoring. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And the QB has had a nice drive, and this offense has been throwing the football all over the yard. You want to stop that? Get pressure on him. Nice job getting to the quarterback, affecting him, and even better, getting him on the ground.
Here comes the field goal unit. And this one is perfect. And with the field goal, we are tied here in the second quarter.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. Here comes the Trojan offense ready to go on the attack. Out of the gun to give to the back. They were all over it. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. They go to the counter. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun on 3rd down, Holstein. Left side is Anderson. Running free. He's at the touchdown Trojans. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
When you have so many playmakers on offense like they do, they can score quickly. You just saw it right there.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish with a huge play in the passing game, covering 75 yards to house it. The Tide ready to roll on offense. Throwing Russell. Unloads to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Jenkins. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. Quick give, it's Riley. Surged ahead for a couple there, it'll be 2nd and 8. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Sets his feet, it's Russell. Turns it upfield. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. New set of downs after the completion. Snap on first down, wants to throw. It's dropped after taking the hit. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the middle. It's caught downfield. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9.
Quarterback had the matchup he wanted there. He had his guy on a post throw. He knew it was going to be covered, but if you just put it somewhere near his body, let the wingspan go to work, snatch the ball, get a big first down for the offense, you love seeing that from your QB and receiver.
He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down. Russell on play action. Into the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. It's third and goal and a long way from the end zone. Again, it's Russell. They're all over it. Just got rid of that one. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. From the right hash, and this distance makes that angle not quite so severe. Good right down the boulevard. That'll bring him to within 4.
Hey, listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Here comes the USC offense to get this drive underway. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. The run inside. It's Miller. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Throwing, Holstein. Caught, it's Barber. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right side, it's Mosley. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Long way to go on second down. Out wide left, it's Anderson. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. They'll move the tight end. Again, Holstein. On the move, he fires. He's got it. And a big gain there. He's knocked down immediately at the 45. From the gun, it's Miller. And he's brought down after a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Just feeds the running back. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. 3rd and long right here. From the gun on 3rd down, Holstein. Fires quickly. He's not quite going to make it to the marker. They'll spot it at the 37, and now a decision on 4th down. The Tide will have to call their first timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. Now up by 7 points here in the second.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Alabama offense coming onto the field. Trying to move them on the counter. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. after picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Russell. Oh, pressure's coming. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Russell. Out wide right, it's Edwards. And he'll move his way forward to the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 35. Pass completion, move the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. He'll run it. Breaks into the open. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. This Alabama offense is clicking. They're set up with another 1st down. They go play action with Russell. Left side is Rodgers.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Keelan Russell. Right side, it's Edwards. Makes the grab, down immediately. He picks up a few. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Still looking. He'll pull it down across the 35. Quarterback slides, and he's got enough for the 1st down. The Crimson Tide comes to the line with the 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Out wide right, it's Edwards. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. 2nd and long here. Wants to throw, he's working against the clock. Got there right as the ball did, jarred it loose, it'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Russell from the gun on 3rd down. Fires to the wideout. On target over the middle. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown Tide!
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the 1st half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for 2, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And they did tack on the extra point. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive, and they cap things off with a scoring toss from 27 yards out. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Eli Holstein to throw. Out wide left, it's Miller. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Reese, we figured we might get a Music City Bowl that would have social media buzzing, and through 2 quarters of football, indeed, that's the case. We are seeing what the coaches mean when they talk about winning all 3 phases: offense, defense, and here today, special teams. They've almost single-handedly given this team the lead so far. With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the guys for the conclusion of the Music City Bowl.
First play from scrimmage here in the 2nd half, and they'll keep it on the ground. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Russell on play action. Rush right in his face. He's sacked. This defense all over him.
They tried to go play action, but that did not affect the defensive tackle. He was bull rushing his guy, collapsing the pocket. He comes away with a sack.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now 1 more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Riley. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42.
Well, they're able to catch the defense off guard. They're obviously thinking pass. This back is dangerous on first down, second, and third. And he shows you the vision and shows you the speed. I just love how decisive he is. He's getting north right away.
And third down and long, man, everything in you knows it's a pass. Surely they're not going to run the football. But I think what you said is important, having a guy like this that can chew up yards so quickly. Because I'm thinking just make the tackle. No big deal. Force the fourth down. But, man, what a nice play by the running back.
Gonna run it. It's Riley. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. Throwing Russell. Right side, it's Edwards. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. The Crimson Tide move the sticks through the air. Let's see if they go back to it here. In the backfield, it's Rodgers. Could not make his way to the corner. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Dropping back, it's Russell. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. Takes it the other way. He's at the touchdown Trojans. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
And that is a critical error by the quarterback at a critical juncture of the game, right, David? This thing's already close, and it's the smallest mistake that could make the difference. That pick six certainly hurts his team, but there's a lot of football left, a lot of time left. You've got to be resilient as a quarterback. You have to be able to turn the page and get back out and attack with confidence.
You made a mistake. Yeah, exactly right. We got to flush this. We got to move on. Obviously, the crowd goes nuts. The fans are all into it. The other side's energized. Now you got to go get your head together. Go watch the clip, see what happened. What did I do wrong? You got to get out there and go fix it because you still got a chance to win this ball game.
And the extra point is good. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. On the ground, it's Riley. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. Motion from the wideout. They give it back to him. Plows through the defense. Looks as if the Crimson Tide will have the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give on the counter. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. They go play action with Russell. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Lucky to get it off. Looks as if the Tide will punt it away.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that. You can show your exotic looks. You can get the pass rush going. Everybody in the back end expecting throw. And that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Straight ahead, it's Miller. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Holstein. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Bowman. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Lined up in the gun. 3rd down. Eli Holstein. And while the pass is incomplete, the flag is down. I think that was a free play for this offense. Defense was in the neutral zone.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44. And the Trojans will snap it on 1st and 10. Now on the move. Showed off just about every move in the book, except the forward move. Stopped to a short gain. Here's Holstein to throw. Look out! Good job just to get rid of that one. After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun on 3rd down, Holstein. Finds his big tight end. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42. The Trojans are marching down the field. Looking to throw, it's Holstein. Left side, it's Mosley. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. Hits inside, it's Miller. And he stopped, brought down at the 18. It'll be enough for the 1st down. And the Trojans have taken it inside the 20. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Miller. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Quarterback Keith fights off a defender. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, USC!
Man, it's so nice to have an offense that can do so many different things and attack you different ways. When you run the option the normal way with a running back, the defense knows how to play it. But how about this? The receiver out wide, now a little confusion. QB takes advantage and punches it in for 6.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. Russell on play action. Out wide right, it's Lindsey. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll mark him out of bounds short of the 40 at the 37-yard line, but a big-time pickup on the ground. Gonna run it. It's Riley. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. The give to the back. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage from no gain on the play. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Under pressure. They've got him. Great pressure by this defense.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Running inside, it's Miller. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. The short hands, it's Anderson. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a 1st down on the play. Caught in the backfield, it's Barber. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. The Trojans in a good spot here with 2nd and short. RPO complete. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. They'll move the wide receiver. Right side, it's Anderson. And they make the tackle, not before he gets the first down. Now let's see if they rush to the line or let the time run out here in the third. That's the end of the period, and USC has the lead. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Out wide left, it's Anderson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Quick give, it's Miller. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense. And the Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs. Using his feet.
And you can tell the QB wants to run. He's going to be a big part of the game plan, and the defense really, really understands that. I got to understand, and more importantly, when I get a lick on this cat, I got to take it. Like, not dirty, not cheap shots, but end of the plays, when I can be physical and really make him feel me, I think that'll always bode well in a fourth quarter game.
Out wide right, it's Bowman. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Punt is in the air. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Russell. Right side, it's Riley. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. The run inside. It's Riley. Several defenders there to get him on the ground. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. Drops back. It's Russell. Got his man. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Makes a catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Looking to throw. That's caught. It's Edwards. Makes the grab, and down immediately. He picks up a few. They have it at the 43. 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. Fires to the big fella. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Makes the grab past the marker. Right down the gut of the field. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Rolled his way into the end zone.
You know, there's some plays where you just have to have it if you're going to have a chance to win a game, and that was one right there for the offense, David. 4th down, and they come up with a massive touchdown, a big-time play to cut into this lead. There's still time left on the clock, but they have a lot of momentum on their side right now.
And how deflating is that for this defense, man? You got them in 4th down. You got the lead. You've got it everything right where you want it. You could almost end the football game, and you give up the big play and momentum back to the other side. That's a terrible play for this defense.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And the finisher coming on a touchdown pass from 52 yards out. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'll try the counter. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Throwing, Holstein. Out wide right, it's Bowman. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line. To the air, it's Holstein. Throws for the tight end. It's caught. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Holstein on the play fake. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35.
Well, the offense is trying to go bootleg play action that time, but it had no chance because the defensive end won so quickly at the line of scrimmage. He was able to get in the backfield. He smothered the quarterback so fast for a sack.
The Trojans with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Eli Holstein to throw. Finds his man. It's Bowman. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Keeps it himself. He's got enough. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6.
And that is why this guy is a true dual-threat quarterback. You've seen him all game, hurting them with his arm, already over 200 yards passing. And how about his running ability now? And flashing that on the option play. There's a variety of ways he can take the game over, and the defense is figuring that out fast.
After getting nothing, it's 2nd and goal from the 6. Looking to throw. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Cal! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points.
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the 4th quarter, everything going in their direction.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Here comes that Alabama offense. Keelan Russell. Left side, it's Riley. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Back to pass, it's Russell. Quickly to the tight end. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Alabama quickly back to the line. From the gun on 3rd down, Keelan Russell. Right side, it's Jenkins. He's got enough for the first down, and he might get a few bonus yards if they call that a face mask. When you're trying to protect the lead, you just simply cannot have a personal foul penalty at this stage in the game. Wants to throw one first. Grab behind the line. It's Riley. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. And they got the completion, but no yards. Now they need to go forward to avoid a 3rd and long.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Throwing Russell. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Alabama!
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a masterclass in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way. And you're right. In college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
On the move from inside his 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. He's changing the play. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. The give on the counter. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down. Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. So they'll use a timeout here. 1 more remaining, and of course the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well. They'll run it. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. They'll use a timeout on defense here. That's their final one. The clock stops just once more at the 2-minute mark. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. We'll get a stoppage here for an injured player for the tie. And the Trojans are rolling down the field. Working the ground game. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. From the gun, it's Alston. All over him immediately. 7th play of the drive coming up, and a long way to go on 3rd down. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. The Trojans will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. His drive will open from the 15. Russell throws to the wideout. He makes the catch. Oh, there's an alley to the left. The 20, 10. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Bama!
Man, great execution. That is how it's done late in the football game now. All you need is that extra point. Bring the kicker out there. This is what you do. Just like practice, knock it through the uprights, tie this football game, and we might be looking at overtime soon.
Big point after here, looking for the tie late. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the 4th. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. 1 play, explosive, touchdown just like that. He'll bring it out. It's Williams. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Holstein. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Well, guys, let's play some more. Headed to overtime.
And this just feels right. Both of these teams going back and forth. So, of course, David, this thing needs to get decided in OT.
Let's see who's better. Short amount of time to do it. A couple possessions, probably maybe 1 possession each. Who's the better team?
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Palmer, like you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the third overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays, back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
They go play action with Russell. Working that left side now. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Keelan Russell. Holds on. It's Jenkins. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. They want to keep this drive alive. 3rd and short here in overtime. They're working that left side. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. Looking for room. It's Riley.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. They'd love to strike first with a touchdown. They'll try to keep the drive alive on 3rd down. Here comes the heat. He's got it on the move. And he gets it right on the cusp, maybe a few pebbles short of a first down in that football. I see the closed fist from the ref. It'll be 4th down. Need to stay alive, and it's good. They take the lead in the first possession of overtime, and now the defense will have to stand tall. Down by 3, it's their turn here in overtime. A touchdown will win it. Here's first down. Here's Holstein to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Wormley. A likely touchdown-saving tackle, but the catch and run takes it down to the 7. Big play on the catch. It'll be enough to move the change, but there is a man still down on the field. 1st and goal, and a touchdown will win it. They'll try to get it in with the run. He'll be stopped after picking up 5, and boy, did he lower those pads and keep those feet moving. A designed run for the quarterback. He got it in, and the celebration is on. A walk-off touchdown in OT.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
I know how to sum up this game succinctly. That was fun, and what a victory to remember.
Fun for them, fun for us, just the back and forth, games that are so nip and tuck, and you know every play matters so much. These are the games that we love to call.
Yeah, every play matters, David, and that's why coaching staffs practice overtime scenarios and situations throughout the week. It's important to drill these types of scenarios. You never know what games are going to go to OT, and when they do, you love to be able to go out and execute with the game on the line.
It has been quite a season. Thanks for going on the ride with us on EA Sports College Football.